Alright, so I've decided to shut the curtains and whatnot. Because I don't know if anyone was noticing, but the lighting wasn't exactly being my friend in the last episode. Perks of a morning reaction, right? Yeah, making the lighting the number 2 enemy today for me. Who's number 1? The writers? For what they did to Foggy? And my heart? So yeah, hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here. We are doing episode 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Very solid start. For me, it was just really great. As I've mentioned, it was quite heartbreaking with those first 15 minutes, but it was a really great setup piece for this show, with Daredevil being absent for a year, Fisk now mayor of New York, so that's going to be all fun and sunshine and rainbows surely. But yeah, it was really great stuff, and I am really looking forward to seeing where things will go, and hopefully the solid start for me, yeah, hopefully that solid start will continue throughout, well, this season in particular. But yeah, we are doing episode number 2. So, with that said, it's Daredevil Born Again, episode 2. Let's go.
Vanessa and I, we offer our deepest regards. It's humbling to be sitting here, speaking to you as mayor.
Those hats.
Beginning of the new year.
Oh.
Most important.
Mikey Booze.
Greatest city. You don't need a gun-toting vigilante who wears a skull on his chest. Oof. Or a man who dresses in a spider outfit.
Hey!
Or a guy who wears devil horns to save us. No.
Spider-Man reference! Holy shit!
Do not move!
That was not something I was expecting. Him just getting absolutely, demolished by that train. Jesus Christ.
I think this desk has been here. It's old. Vanessa would know by sight.
Vanessa would know.
You wonder, did Fiorello LaGuardia sit here? He was a hero of my father's.
Ah, yes.
No, I didn't.
When he was a boy. Oh. That looks recent.
I'm really looking forward to meeting District Attorney.
He sounds so convincing.
Hochberg.
He sounds so convincing.
Can't we push them?
Resistance to being part of the narrative is hurting you with more traditional voters.
Oh.
I see.
I mean, there does seem to be a bit of a fracture.
All I was trying to do was help a guy out.
Well, it's not their story.
What's
They're
yours?
saying you approached 2 officers on the platform.
No, man. El Soyo they put on the platform never said they were.
They're abusing their power.
All I was trying to do.
Consider it approved.
They're gonna see Fisk fixing it. There you go. Look at that. This is what he needs.
Yes.
People.
Filling a hole like this, it's not rocket science. Remember I told you that I'd get things done.
Well, there we
here I
go.
am getting them done.
People are like, holy shit.
Well, our client says there was.
He said, he said. Matt, you take on this case, it's going to look like you're siding against the whole NYPD.
Kirsten, what did I tell you to get you to come over from the DA's office?
But Matt knows
said
deep
that
in
I was
his
really
heart that he has to, he's looking out for someone innocent. He's got a special talent
said we
with
take on the hard cases.
cases like
Possible odds
Hector.
were- And do some digging on Hector for me. There's something about his story that doesn't track.
Yeah.
Wait, he's innocent?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, make up your mind. Yeah, we know about the White Tiger and all of that, and Hector, White Tiger, yeah.
Mr. Ayala is a decorated Army veteran. He has no record. He served as a CPA for 15 years. He's a pillar of his community.
Just
He's also accused of
push.
killing a New York City police officer. Next case, please.
Thank you. Your
Jesus!
BB. Is that short for something? Beatrice, Betty.
Just BB. I was named for my uncle.
Getting Death Stranding vibes. Oh.
Ben Urich.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew him.
You
was
killed
a
him.
Journalist.
This is so insane.
I asked him if File are planning on standing behind their guy in protest of you, Mr. Mayor. The force is already woefully understaffed, and you've got vigilantes picking up the slack.
Holy shit. Commissioner's
If you lose the
thinking
cops,
about
you lose the
failing.
city.
I can always move things around. Here's my email. I'm sure we can work something out.
Thank you.
Julie.
Ooh, interesting. I'm sure he's going to be
Of course.
potentially a big player, maybe. I don't know.
Even capable of feeling guilt or remorse?
Oh, damn!
Guilt. I didn't kill Officer Shanahan.
I don't
Maybe
think.
not him, but plenty of others.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking about that. You've got a past.
Makes no sense to me, this mayor thing. This is city, you're a whiny kid who wants everyone to love him.
Oh,
Monster trying to rewrite
he's
his
close to
legacy.
snapping.
But guess what? It's too late. Once a thug, always a thug.
Oh, this commissioner's dead.
See you around, Kingpin.
Oh, he's dead. He is so dead.
Things changed. Hector, he's not the man I married.
There it is! The white tiger costume. Boom! Got it.
Maybe later I can give you a taste.
I'll take the check, please.
Jesus!
If I can find this out, you better believe the DA's office can.
Let them. The people need a hero.
That's it. He's gonna be
I'm out
proud.
there every night, put my life on the line for them.
Your wife agree with that choice?
I mean,
This is a
that's
tough
it with
case,
Hector. He's proud
is
with
dead.
what he does, but
The only way I can
This is
win it
damning.
is if I know every way I can lose it.
D'Angelo's in King of Prussia.
oh
Catterson was kind
no.
enough to drive down there and pick me one up for lunch. It was delicious.
You bastards!
The concept of compromise, overtime minimums,
0? Let me guess.
none,
None. Oh my god.
and
An expanded cadet class.
yes, that's not happening.
Jesus.
So what do you say, Commissioner? Do we
The
have a
fact that he uses his threats again. Jesus Christ.
single piece of paper? He thought he could keep that child a secret. Sandwich was disgusting.
He just wanted to make a point.
Say, the people are directed not to discuss or introduce any evidence of Hector Ayala's life as White Tiger
Good.
or any acts of
Good.
vigilantism.
This is some bullshit, Jerry. Thank you, Your Honor.
When I was coming up and you seen the blue,
It's not
you looked
relevant.
at
Oh, he was telling the truth.
And we both know it doesn't matter if you can't prove it. And for what it's worth, I like the Matt Murdock I've seen this year. The guy that went out and found his own way, got out of the kitchen, wears a normal
A
suit.
different
He's
kind
doing
of
some
suit,
good.
yeah.
Behold him who takes away the sins of the world. Blessed are those called to
Yeah,
the
do we
supper
need
of
a
the Lord.
Daredevil? Is this a guy who was involved with Hector, the officer? Oh, jeez. Damn, he came to an abrupt stop there. Wasn't that a crossing as well? Jeez, my guy! Now, he paid that taxi driver to do an abrupt stop in case he's being tailed.
With a couple of questions. What sparked you to come to therapy, and
Shit!
what did you get out of it?
It's marriage counseling, isn't it? Oh no!
Vanessa, why don't you start us off? Your husband's absence fulfilling for you personally?
I
Oh boy.
I was lonely.
Oh, shoot.
I missed. Because it doesn't feel like we have a choice.
Oof.
I'd like to hear from you, Wilson.
I'm here because I don't want to lose my wife.
Oof. Oof.
I know you know who I am, and I know you're scared. But I'm here to help. You can trust me.
You're in danger, bud. You got some corrupt officers after you.
Hector Ayala saved on the subway platform. Sadly, he's no longer here.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh!
Lawyer. Don't do it. No, don't do this. Don't do this. You don't want to do this.
Yeah. It's not just because... It's not because... Yeah, it's that. He didn't want to stick back into the... Oh! Oh! Fuck! Shit. Holy shit! Did he just kill him? Shit. Holy shit. But that's it though. He was saying don't do this because it's not because of obviously he was afraid to die or anything like that. Definitely not. It's because he didn't want to be back as he didn't want to bring back the devil, and yeah. So all this time, you even had Cherry talk about, we don't need the devil back, do we? So yeah. But that Punisher tattoo, oh hells, right? So what's that saying about old habits, right? At a very popular movie featuring Bruce Willis. No, but in all seriousness, if those officers aren't dead, because I mean, it's not just the elbow shot. I'm sure that was in the trailer. I wasn't sure which scene we'd see that happen, but it's just the way that Matt went off against them. But it's, yeah, like if they aren't dead, they are gonna be, because Frank's not gonna tolerate that shit with the arm. So with the tattoo on the arm. So that will be very, very interesting to see play out, because again, I think Frank's gonna have an absolute field day when he does show up with some of these cops worshipping him, these corrupt cops as well. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen, because I do like what they are doing in a sense. That I mean, this show is going to piss off a certain amount of people. Not that I'm going to complain whatsoever. They can stay mad. But we got corrupt cops. We got this criminal in a political seat spearheading things. And you know, you've even got people who are you know, voicing their frustrations about this, but there are going to be quite a few people. I mean, even the hats that Trump can, not Trump. Well, it's obviously gonna mirror that, but they're not exactly being subtle about it. The whole Fisk can fix it thing. So yeah, and it's done in a very, very interesting way, especially seeing Fisk try to take initiatives to please the people and all of that as well. Like the way that they're doing Fisk's, like you're seeing Matt try to resist the devil side of things, and you're paralleling that with Fisk trying to resist, I guess, his devil, really. So it's only like with Matt, it's only a matter of time really before Fisk does become unhinged again. So yeah, but I am really loving what they are doing with these like these real world events that are incorporated into this. I think they're doing them in a very, very interesting way. Again, they're gonna piss off a certain amount of people, but anyhow. So yeah, and there is going to be that level of self-awareness. piss taking, even. So yeah, but it is, like I said, it's just very, very interesting to see what is unfolding at the minute, especially veering into the corrupt cops and all of that, with of course the inclusion of Hector, and that's a whole can of worms as well because of his vigilante side of things, to the point where Matt was even a bit pissed off because of the fact, not because he was a vigilante himself, but because of the fact that, well, this is gonna really, really screw things over further for Hector anyway, so especially if that comes up. And it was a really, really good job that Matt was able to persuade the judge to not, find it relevant to include, because he wasn't the white tiger in that moment. So yeah, and thankfully that Nicky kid, it's going to be very interesting to see how this trial plays out, because as Matt said, he was the key to all of this. So yeah, but. Yeah, I am really loving the vibe we are getting with Born Again. And it will be very interesting to see how they do keep this up, because it has been a very enjoyable journey. And it's been very enjoyable seeing Matt try to resist this temptation, really. Almost try to resist his old life, really, because one thing that I do want to note is, and it's something that I'm sure it will come up again, it's just me speaking as someone who is like, well, he hasn't got to episode 3 because it's not out, but they could do this in episode 3 where he does reflect on Foggy, on Karen, because I do feel like there is a bit of an absence at the minute, but I think that is deliberate, because I think any kind of notion of him returning to his old life, that's going to kind of break those walls further. So, I mean, we had, of course, that 1 year later in regards to, that little thing with Foggy. And of course, we had a little discussion with him and Karen, but I do want to kind of see Matt struggle, because, yeah, I mean, Foggy in, like, I guess this Disney Plus era only lasted like 5 minutes, but given the fact that this is a continuation of the Netflix series, we know that there is a layered history between Matt and Foggy. And I kind of do want to see Matt struggle further with that, if that makes sense. So, yeah, because the reason why I'm okay with it at the minute is I don't want to kind of take anything away, really, from Kirsten and Cherry in terms of, it's not like they are replacing Karen and Foggy, but they are in a sense, but they are not full-on replacing them. I feel like it's not like the writers are like, okay, get used to these people because they're the new Foggy and Karen, because that's going to go down well with people. I do kind of want to see the whole Matt kind of struggle a bit further, because he's already struggling with his whole, I guess, identity crisis situation where the devil is perched on his shoulder and he's just trying to ignore it the best he can. But there are instances like those corrupt cops where it's like, please don't bring out the devil in me because I will. And we saw the result of that. So, like I said, if those cops aren't dead from Matt's attack, they will be when Frank comes into the picture. So, yeah. But hey, it's going to be very interesting to see how Frank is going to get incorporated into this story. Fully. There's already little teasers with those cops being devoted to Frank, and all of that. But I don't think Frank's gonna feel a warmth there. So yeah, it was also very, of course, again, interesting to peer into Fisk and how he's managing mayor duties and all of that, with the whole pothole situation where you've got him filling in that road, and or like him authorizing for that road to be filled in. And not just that though, but it's all about getting the people on his side. But it's, again, like I said, obviously the show is not going to be subtle about the parallels to a certain orange twat waddle in charge. But yeah, I mean, it is very interesting to see how you've got the BB report, which I really, really do love. I'll get further at that in a moment. But you've got people voicing their frustrations, and you even got the commissioner who's calling him out as it is, because at the end of the day, there are good. Like that's it though. Your concerns are going to be, well, he's done some shit. He has done some very, very heinous shit, and he's mayor. But again, the subtle, it's not so subtle. The parallels, is it? But it works so well. To how there are, how Fisk has an obligation to make this to make New York a better place and all of that. But also at the same time, it's his struggle against that voice in the back of his head that is like wanting to slam someone's head into a car door or something like that. So, and I don't know if BB Urich is going to be a bit of another test for him, considering I feel like she knows what happened to Ben. And yeah, I'm sure that that mention of Ben kind of tested something maybe for Fisk. We'll see. But yeah, it was really, really interesting to see Fisk, well, not just deal with try to battle, I guess, that other side of him, because obviously as Matt is battling that other side of him, so it's going to be Fisk, but also how he's been struggling himself with Vanessa, Heather's being a therapist to them both, so and it's just very interesting. I do, like, obviously we know with Vanessa that there has been struggles, there has been fractures, and we're getting to see that very, very well done, so yeah. But yeah, speaking of Heather, I know there was that kid at the book signing thing, and there was quite the emphasis on him. Now, there is one character who has not shown up, who is prominent in the trailers and the build-up, and I have a feeling that kid's going to turn out to be Muse. I could be wrong, but we don't know this kid's deal, except that there is quite a bit of a spotlight. The other spotlight was the person working for Fisk, so yeah. And yeah, I just feel like, well, there's a bit of focus on this random kid we've never seen before, and you've got to think that there are more characters to come. Not just, of course, Frank, but Muse as well, so yeah. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed. I enjoyed this episode. It was really, really great stuff to focus on Matt and him trying to look out for someone who was, I guess, both victims really of the NYPD, of the corruption in the force, because you had Nikki, who was saved by Hector, and Hector's being punished because the narrative is he killed the guy. I still couldn't believe that incident that happened with the train. I was like, Jesus, that was a complete shock. So yeah, but it was really, really good stuff this episode. I really thrived with it, and yeah, I'm excited to see what episode 3 has in store. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!